So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. And it's Iniesta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jamaica looking to pass their way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nedved. Decent hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Adams gets it away. Jamaica have the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Cafu. Eto'o. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And it's Iniesta. Fiddles it through. Goalkeeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a great ball. Now the finish! They've scored!
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chance! Danger averted for now. Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. Played back. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Out of play for a goal kick. Foot in. And he's there to retrieve it. That has not gone well. Oh, great ball. Great chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
He's had a shot! He has done it! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Beckham. Cafu. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got tall. Sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cafu. Beckham. He's cut it out. And it's half-time here. Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target.
Climbs up big! And it's there! And surely that settles it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jamaica upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's a little off target. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. Great position here. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention.
Tries a shot! No mistake! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively...
Could be danger here! He's picked his way through. There's the shot! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So now the difference is 3. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nicely aimed pass. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's going to have his name taken. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Hullet. And the flag has straight hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's run loose here. He's played it back. Passes short and sharp. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Eto'o, and he's managed to get... There's the hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Salah. Cafu delivers the ball, and he's taking no chances there. And that is out of play. And it's Guardiola.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking. Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff, little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Cafu, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Eto'o, big chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great ball, and he's in here. What a throw in. intense physical challenge. Now it's Eto. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff is on his own. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. He's free, he has got space. Has a go! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things look... Heads it! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was... And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Now that looks a decent ball. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, smashing header! Haaland! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Del Piero. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. Lahm. Back it goes. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then back.
Big header! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Del Piero. Engages and forces him off the ball. Haaland. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, super find. Now the finish! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
Up he goes! And for a moment, time stood still. And he whips it in. He's had a hit! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Played back in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe.
That looks a cracking ball.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. David Villa, nicely spread. Played into space out wide. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Can he put it away? Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. He can run onto that. And the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Back into the middle. He's had a shot! Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Ronaldinho. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Dixon. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Hullet. Haaland. Bastoni. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Barcelona 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
David Villa. Now it's Del Piero. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Now it's Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Collar. Now it's Hullet. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chouameni. Pedri. David Villa. Stood up well to him there.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Del Piero. Hits one! It's anyone's ball now.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Pull it. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. Pull it. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Roberto Carlos. Goalkeeper's ball. Pull it. Collar. Collar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He will be livid with himself.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He's had it taken off him. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. Terrific header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Rummenigge very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge gets through on his own. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
We have already started here.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter.
Haaland! He's had a hit!
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ronaldinho, and it's Hullet.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now searching ball that into space. That's good vision.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Up he goes! It's fallen kindly here. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Last-ditch defense. Great hit! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Collar. Fiddles it through. And that's Ronaldinho. He's cut it out. Yeah. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's net! But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this. That's a little off target. And it's Lahm. Roberto Carlos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Hullet. Now the finish! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass is just off target, and the pass is intercepted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And claimed it back swiftly. Cross flung in towards the middle. Rijkaard with the clearance. Almost half an hour in now. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. It's their second corner of the game. keeper has taken decisive action. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Last-ditch defense. Oh, what has happened here? Hits one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And they've got a throw.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that's a nice ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Cannavaro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos. Coller. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Ronaldinho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Roberto Carlos. Over to the other side. Back into the middle. Oh, nice one too. Very nice. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Gets a good foot in there. And that could set him on his way. Hullet. Goalkeeper's ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, good ball. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Coller. No mistake! And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hullet chooses the chance! Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pull it. That pass has been well intercepted. Shapes to shoot! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. He's in a good position here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Pull it. He won't be happy with that one. Good spot. He's seen the run. Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi considers his options. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Good strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And now they can spring out of defence. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No way through. He's looking to set free a runner. Pull it. And he was alert to it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. Messi, he's going for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
So, third corner of the game. Lam tries to clear. And he skips past his man. Now it's Bullet. Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Schmeichel, will they claim to that? Yeah. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Nedved. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A case now of complete control. Couldn't squeeze it through. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved. 4 extra minutes added on. That looks a cracking ball. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Oh, that's delightful. Ronaldinho. Quality ball. Oh, played right into his path. Van Dijk gets it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Ronaldinho. Chance to shoot now. He slid in. And that will be it. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Nedved.
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
We have already started here.
Good read, needed to be.
Now it's Hullet.
Roberto Carlos. Chiellini attempts a clearance. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the... Oh, he's been caught napping! Strong running down that left flank. Roberto Baggio. Collier. Collar. And they've been given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most... It's a mighty effort! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Bayer Leverkusen have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Collier.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Check claims it. Collar! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho. Nedved. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Baggio looking to run onto it. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Solot. Lizarazu. That looks a good ball through. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Roberto Baggio. Collar. Collar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the...
Shapes to shoot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he had to make that. He's had a hit! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. A case now of complete control. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's had it nicked away. That's really well manoeuvred. Collar. Nedved. Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos. Collar. Haaland. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Roberto Carlos is behind this one. Roberto Carlos! Just wouldn't stay down for him. And he was quick to react. Haaland.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's had a shot! No mistake! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that has been clubbed away. Roberto Carlos. Brilliantly cut out. There's the whistle for half-time.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
They've played it short. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Ronaldinho does really well to win the ball there. Surlot, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collier, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Always onto this. Can he finish? He has done it!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Bayer Leverkusen blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played back in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Lam. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
The attendance for this match was
It's a good spell of possession, this. Love, there's the shot! And yes, it's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Haaland. Now here's the delivery, and he was alert to it. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rijkaard. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Bayer Leverkusen have a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Caught offside that time. Roberto Baggio, spread it left. Tries to get it clear. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lizarazu. And a header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
So, third corner of the game. That should get the job done. And that's a throw-in. And here's Baggio. Foot in. And it's Baggio. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! Back to within one! Interesting!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
Bayer Leverkusen choosing to make the first change. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Ronaldinho. So much time and space here. That'll be a corner.
Substitution.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Messi. Roberto Baggio. Collier. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. He's a sharp little ball here.
Substitution in progress.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram. Long ball by the goalkeeper. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Bayern Munich! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come. Eto'o gets through on his own, has a go! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Eto'o, oh, shooting chance! It's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
Oh, he's been caught now, the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Haaland! It's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And the ball's come loose here. And the keeper threw out a limb.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Punched away. It's run loose here. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. He gets big. It's a loose ball. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, brilliant save!
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
He rises! And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Gnabry stood his ground strongly. Ronaldinho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. Haaland! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. And it's Sneijder. Oh, super find. That's tidy.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Eto'o. Gnabry. He has found the way through. There's the hit! He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a
Chance with a header! And that has flown over.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Schneider. That's been cut out, well played. Deco. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Oh, it's just a little long. Deco. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Roberto Carlos. Eto'o. Well, played right into his path. Stoichkov wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Schneider. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have...
He's got the shot away! Not out the best in the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's had a hit. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And here's Eto'o. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Decent hit! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk. Bayern Munich upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back.
Gnabry! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ronaldinho. Hits one! Cleared without complication. And he's managed to gift it back. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Eto'o.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Terrific header! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Pull it. Sane going face to face with his great rival. Great defending, strong and determined. And Deco. And here's Haaland. Ronaldinho. He's looking wide. Lovely feet. Oh, it's come loose. Gnabry. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pull it. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
We
dorsal
have got
3,
changes here, from both
Roberto
sides in
Carlos,
fact.
será sustituido por el dorsal 4. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he cuts out the supply. Zico. DiMarco. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, great play! Big header! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Now it's Zico. Now that's well seen too. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is. Oh no, this does not look good.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
13,
making another
el
change
dorsal
here.
9, Deco. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Collier.
16.
Barcelona have now used Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Beckham. There's the shot! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zico will... It's Zico! And that would have won it.
Zico should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Pull it. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe. Now it's Stoichkov. He's found a way through. Stoichkov! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Oh, that was vital. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Played back to the goalkeeper.
DiMarco. He's picked his way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Eto! And he's heaved it away.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Collar
descuento.
going full steam ahead down the left flank.
There they go, hunting again.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Beckham. Now it's Stoichkov. 5 minutes to add. And he's managed just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, chance! They've scored! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mass Monumental. We have already started here. Out to the left it goes. He gets big. It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Moved on forwards. Totti, Eto'o. Roberto Carlos with a fine tackle. So what can they make of this? That looks a cracking ball. And Holland! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nice defending, physical and effective. David Villa. Pedri. And here's Eto'o. Haaland. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's Gullit. That is a brilliant interception. Yeah. David Villa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. And that has left him in a heap. No way through. David Villa. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The ball's gone out of play.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Eto'o. Oh, red, nice interception. Oh, given away, Totti! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
And Holland! That is decidedly lacking.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Yeah. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for the run. Now it's Eto'o. It's a goal kick. David Villa. Oh, good-looking ball.
Nedved. Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Pedri. Nedved. He's looking wide. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Haaland. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Buffon catches it safely. And that is a little undercooked. Nedved. Good spot, he shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Out for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Pedri conjures time and space where few can. Well, they've got it again. Roberto Carlos! Oh, important interception. Pedri. And it's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. He could be in here. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Second period then underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
He's gone for goal! That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Roberto Carlos. Collar. Pullet. Taken back. Oh, he's got the shot away! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Roberto Carlos.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Quality ball.
Smartly reclaimed. Lahm. Haaland. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a nicely measured pass. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Totti. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foot in, it's run loose here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And here's Eto'o, played out towards the right wing. Nedved, who does have an assist to his name. That is a great pick out. And pull it! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Pass deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Gnabry plays it. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rijkaard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Sakai. Araujo with the clearance. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! Well, there's the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's a sharp pass. And here's Neymar. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gnabry in acres of terrific header. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. And claimed it back swiftly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Villa simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Ronaldinho with the short one. Cross into the box. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. And it's Sakai. He's in plenty of space here. Gnabry finds himself offside. Two minutes to be added on. Gnabry. Neymar. And it's hoisted clear. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Gnabry plays it short. Oh, it's come loose. And time is up. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. As you can see, we've already started. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now he's had it taken off him. Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. Hullet.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Nedved. And here's Haaland. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Neymar. And it's Vieira. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's a sharp pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. And here's Hullet. He's free, he has got space. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Hullet.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho clears. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Neto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way past. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Sao Paulo have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be watching.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Sao Paulo have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Messi. Nedved.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And here's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he finish? Mbappe. Sao Paulo do have a chance to counter here. Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. Well read. And the danger is averted. Nedved. Lam. Haaland.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's Eto'o! He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Decent hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And the keeper beats it away. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Lan.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho. Nedved. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's through the middle. Goes in for the header. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Eto'o! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's clever. Check and pick that up. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. He can run onto that. Oh, this is a great position. Well, now it's a... And one more try! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Sao Paulo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he put it away? And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pass is just off target. And he's there to belt it away. Played into space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Backward it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Climbs up big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard. It's Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. Keeper sees it all the way. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's made sure that's not getting through. And that's that. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. The action has already started. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, delightful ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's in on Fallen! Lam. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Forlan. Forlan couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Played into space out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Upamecano tries to clear. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. He could be in here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Gerrard with the short one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out for a throw. Oh, that is a nice touch. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice interception, well timed. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's been cut out, well played. Luis Suarez. Messi. Played back in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That has been slung wide. Climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That is great defending, so alert. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ricky Puig. Now it's Luis Suarez. He can run onto that. And he's running through. Julie was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance. Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And they've got rid. Gerrard. Nedved did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that interception was... That could spell trouble. Always onto this. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, no joy this time. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? There's the hit! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Corinthians take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Julie cuts it out. Conte. Julie, he's shifting through the gears here. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
No luck with that dink over the top. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Collier. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Conte. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ball is over the line. Ronaldinho plays it in. Bayer catches it safely. Luis Suarez. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they're back on the ball again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ricky Puig, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gerrard. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Ricky Puig. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Nedved. That's good play. And that should be the keeper's. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Gerrard. Forlan. Ricky Puig. Here's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard, showing good feet. Messi. Ronaldinho. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho. Gerrard. Juli. Oh, he's burst through. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Forlan. And he's only too happy to take that back. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Lahm. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There it is! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, a delicate chip through. Lahm cuts it out. And here's Haaland. Lahm. It's a mighty effort! Now, it's fallen loose again! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And it's Hullet. He's gone for goal. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well played and well cleared.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hullet. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, good-looking ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, here's a chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rijkaard trying to keep this in. Hullet. So much time and space here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Haaland. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying. Hullet! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Ronaldinho chasing after it. And here's Hullet. Little pass back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Lahm. It's a good run down the right. And he's had it nicked away. That's really well cleared.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van Basten. And he's in on it. Ronaldinho! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Araujo tries to clear. Ball's gone out of play. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Van Basten. Messi. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. It's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos delivers. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Van Basten. Gullit. Ronaldinho. And here's Van Basten. Pass is coming off in quick. And Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And that should get the job done.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! In for a header! This time, surely! He scores! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation.
He's had a hit! Roberto Carlos. And it's Nedved. Lahm. Up he goes! Superb goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Lahm. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Good read, needed to be. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. And here's Ronaldinho. And that's a good ball. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi wins the duel this time. Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho goes on a charge down the left. Gullit. Messi. Real chance here. Has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has another goal! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Gullit very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest.
Shot a goal! And he's done it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he put it away? They've done square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored.
It's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
He's having a good look here. Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there. Barcelona have their second corner now. Davids clears it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He has found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bayern Munich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't...
Ronaldinho! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it. Lam. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15, Messi. Coming on the field, number 7,
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Nedved will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Works it forward. Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. Sané. And he's picked out the run. No, that's been intercepted. It's a throw-in. nicely aimed pass. Mbappe. Mbappe. Mbappe!
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Ronaldinho. Number 21, Bullets.
It's on!
Number 22.
And that is wildly off target.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Shifted upfield. Haaland. No joy this time. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The final 5 minutes. Mbappe. Sané. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And this is the big chance. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's straight offside.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Griezmann. Looking for the run-up. Nice control. Rummenigge. Deco. Ah, it's a sweet ball that. He's through here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh no, this does not look good. Looking for options for movement. Deco. Oh, super find. That is good alertness. And that is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. We expected better, and so did he.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the keeper beats it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Eto. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Oh, what has happened here? They want to be quick to recover this. David Villa. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bebeto. Can he finish? Goal! Inter!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. And here's Torres. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Eto. Now it's Messi. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He could be in here. And here's Eto.
Eto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gets his pass away. Schneider. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rijkaard.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Beckenbauer has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Yamal going full steam down the flank. And it's Fernando Torres. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. He's had a hit! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Maldini fiddles it through. David Villa. Who played through for the wide man. Oh, what a ball, he's in here! He's had a shot! Nedved. So, what can they make of this? Oh, he's through the middle. There's the hit! Oh, he's been caught now, and he's following up! Surely now, they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
That has been knocked clear. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, super find. That's a... Can he finish? Keeper's got his work done.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Thuram with the clearance. And it's played forward. Chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, he's in! He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that was vital. Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's a good ball. Shot a goal! Corner number 3 coming up. Araujo, Bebeto. Oh, good-looking ball. Schneider, and he's in on goal. Real, and the shot! Beto. Running strong and purposeful.